crazy, terrible day in the hip hop world. Welcome, everybody. My name is Kaya. If you're new, welcome. We do a little bit of everything over here, hence the word Kaya Simon's Life. And if you're new, hopefully my dogs cooperate in the background. And we'll let everybody get in, get situated. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good out there, other than the news this morning. So we'll kind of let everybody get in, play some clips, and welcome. Yo, what a November to start out with. If you know about the hip hop community, Young Dolph died.
Member of the Grammy-nominated rap trio.
Look at me already. Welcome, Starburst. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Carla. Welcome, Jay. Welcome, y'all. Zen, welcome. Welcome, everybody. I know this is a little bit out of our realm. Sometimes we touched on the Astro World thing this past summer, so we kind of do a little bit of everything, like I said, hence the word Kaya Simon's Life. Welcome, everybody. And we'll get in, let everybody get situated. And thank you, Room Enough to Bees. Well, I'm going to explain everything, and then we'll kind of... I know some people are confused. I know some people know what's going on. Some people don't. And then things are kind of starting to unravel a little bit. And we'll kind of talk about what's going on and the Migos and TAKEOFF and everything. So welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome. So you guys know that I am an avid lover of hip hop. Always have been. Grew up with it all my life. You know, and basically... Young Dolph was one of my favorite rappers that died last November, this past November, and Dolph was from Tennessee. I call this, I don't know, it's hip hop, but basically it's a lot of trap rap. That's what I call it. You know, life in the fast lane, cars, money, women, jewelry, you know, everything. And, you know, I kind of changed my life around and kind of got out the mix. As you guys know, I lived in Atlanta for a couple years, and when I lived in Atlanta, the Migos were really hitting the scene. Now, I'm a lot older than the Migos, and it just, when I lived in Atlanta, they took over. You know, they were known for their, back in 2008, Bad and Bougie, Versace, Versace. If you guys know that, I always say Versace. It's kind of a joke I do over here, you know, but anyways, Versace's kind of the song that put him on the map. And yeah, so we'll let everybody get in. Let's get situated, and then we'll kind of run down what happened. There's some theories coming out that kind of tie with what I've been researching all morning. So I woke up today, and there's a guy that I follow. His name is Hot Boy Major. And Hot Boy Major is from Louisiana, so I really like Major. Major is kind of like, I don't know how you would, like, Major does like street, like, comedy. Like, what he does is he'll tell like stories, you know, that he comes across and stuff like that. So I've been following Hot Boy Major forever. And he's absolutely hilarious. So Major was playing this today as I was getting ready in and out of Major's and Yaba, the YouTube Underground stream, kind of like what we touch base on here in our little community. And sure enough, it was true, you know. So welcome, everybody. So I'm going to kind of tell you, do you know who Major is, Empress? Major is great, y'all. Major kind of tells like his stories of the streets, and just things that but Major and his catchphrase is Major. He's very catchy. He's funny as can be. And it's Hot Boy Major. Check him out. So I was listening to Major's stream today, and I was like, wow. So I fell asleep early last night. So I woke up, and I was like, whoa, what did I miss? Going around checking everything. And I was like, no way. And then I was watching Major's stream, like I said, and so as you guys know, you know, I kind of changed my life around a little bit, you know, no Room Enough to Bees. I would not, you guys, I fell asleep at 7:30 last night. So I was like, yeah, we'll do a little chill stream, and lights out. Fell asleep at 7:30 last night, woke up at 7:30 this morning like, welcome everybody. Welcome, Havasu Mom. Okay, so let's get into what's going on. And yeah, Enchanted, I was like, I woke up, my mouth was all like, I was like, okay. So your girl slept through Halloween, but hey, I wasn't out ripping and roaring, wasn't out and about, so I guess that's a good thing. So let's get into what's cracking. You know, kind of go through what happened, what I've been piecing together this morning. We'll end this, and then we'll jump into our regular stuff that we usually cover. So welcome everybody chilling in the background. Welcome everyone. So there's a lot of rappers been passing, like I said, Young Dolph, totally one of my favorites. And then we lost PNB Rock. If you see me looking down, you know, I'm looking down at my notes here just to make sure, you know, I don't like to give any false info. And I've been trying to stay up on this all day and see, you know, what's turning around, anything new come up. So PNB Rock just got shot out of Cali. So you guys, it's crazy. You know, it's sad. It comes, you know, with the fast lane of life. You know, the entertainment, the money, you know. As you guys know, I used to dance, hustle, things like that, you know, live life in the fast lane, and that all comes with it. I mean, it's unfortunately a part of it. You know, it's part of the game. You know, money, they say the old saying, you know, money's the root of all evil. And it truly is. You know, I look back now and I was always chasing, you know, cars or clothes or bags or whatever the case may be. And, you know, unfortunately, there's a price to pay. You know, you run around in the streets, crazy shit happens. Welcome, everybody. And, you know, throughout the years, I don't know if it's just the older I got, but, you know, don't get me wrong, I still love stuff. Y'all know that. We got some hauls coming up, different things, you know, and that all comes with it. You know, I told you guys the story about me getting shot with one of my ex-boyfriends outside of a gas station. A guy that he had drama with, I knew nothing about. So, you know, I've been in these circumstances. So, you know, wrong place, wrong time. I mean, it comes with the lifestyle. So let's get into This Ain't About Me. Let's get into what popped off at 2:30 this morning out of Houston, Texas, and watch a couple news clips. And so yeah, so I mean, you know, it really, it's part of life. You know, when you live in the fast lane, you know, you got, there's stuff that comes with it. You know, there's always somebody looking for a come up, always somebody that, you know, wants what you got. And that's anything, y'all. You know, the streets are the streets, but when you're really playing with the streets, it brings the whole implement of life, yo. I mean, and it does. And I know that some people are probably like, well, you know, you're just some white chick. Well, if you really only knew, you know, I can't really tell you. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to glamorize my past, but shit comes with the streets. You know, money is the root of all evil. It takes, you know, you need money to feed yourself, you need money to clothe yourself, but stuff comes with it. Stuff comes with it. You know, it comes with the territory, y'all. So like I said, rest in peace to young Dolph. I know that's a whole different topic, but, you know, Dolph got murdered going to, you know, he was leaving a bakery to get his mother some cookies. You know, so it can happen anywhere, anytime, any place. You guys know I had a buddy, I still can't talk about that. Yes, and I agree, the love of money is the root of all evil. You know, I was suckered into that, and it's you know, like I said, it's catch-22, because you need money to eat and you like nice things, but it's just, you know, I was so fixated on it. It was so fixated on, you know, always trying to one-up myself. And it's still, you know, I like to have nice things, like I said, but I guess, the older you get, the wiser you get. Family and friends really mean more than, a new chain or a new bag or whatever the catch, whatever, cars, clothes, rims, fancy shit. So let's get into it. So this went down, they're thinking approximately between 2:30 and 2:35 at a bowling alley billiards club. 810 is the name of the bowling and billiards in Houston, Texas. Let me see. There were two others hurt that just came out, and that there was a 23-year-old male and a 24-year-old female. Though they seem to be okay. Allegedly, people were saying that this was over a dice game. I keep hearing that $7,000 get thrown around. $7,000 to some of these, key players in the game is nothing. So it's like, wow, $7,000, and to me and you, $7,000 is a nice chunk of change, but, when you're making, right, our little Samsero, $7,000 is nothing, when you're paid, 100,000 just to walk through a club and make an appearance, you know what I mean? But we're going to watch a couple clips, and that'll kind of pull maybe some more things through it. Welcome, everybody. I know usually I kind of say hi to everybody one by one, but we're going to kind of cover this in the stream and then move on to what is going on in our little genre. So it was a DM put out, and they were saying that Jay Prince Jr. Takeoff got killed last night at 2:30 to 2:35 a.m. So Takeoff is no longer with us, and we're going to watch a clip from a channel that I just filmed before I came on here, and they have some pretty interesting things that we're going to watch. So Jay Prince Jr., if you guys don't know who Jay Prince Jr. is, he is a key player. Some people call him the Prince of Houston. Big, well-known, big-time players, knows all the big league players out there, let's just say. They call him the Prince of Houston. So I guess Jay Prince Jr., his son, put out a thing saying that there was going to be a private party at this 810 bowling and billiards. Now, this was a pretty small event here. They're talking what witnesses and people are saying that this is 40 to 50 people at this small party. But like a channel we're about to watch coming up, these are the big league players. These ain't your little, street. These are the big boys. These, are people that run the streets in Houston. So Takeoff and the Migos are an Atlanta-based, thank you, JG. They are based out of Atlanta. Like I told y'all, when I lived in Atlanta, they were just coming out. I mean, they blew up the scene. They are based from Atlanta. Exactly, Dax. And that's what we're going to see, a channel. We're going to watch this news clip, and then a channel called Hood Educated put out a video, and it's got some really key moments. I just want to put this all out there, y'all. It's got some graphic language. It's got some pretty, adult topics, which we should be adults in here anyways. But this guy seems to have some kind of intake and input of what people think is going on. Now, I want to put this out here. I'm just covering this. What I'm saying is all speculation. Thank you, Spooky. Yeah, I was like, let me stop at the old safety deposit box and break out the big guns for today. So, yeah. And this, like, yo, that's the thing. Like, I used to be caught up trying to get, doing my thing out there, and people can say, well, you're a white woman. You know what? I've seen players of all race, color, shape, way, and form. So I mean, don't judge a book by its cover. Now, I don't slang, I don't bang anymore. I'm getting older. Not my league anymore, but I've seen it all. I've done most of it, seen it all. And you know, it's made me the person that I am. You know, I don't want to glamorize anything, and you know, I'm glad that I got out when I did. Thank you. That's you know what I mean? All right, y'all. I hope the birds ain't messing with you. It's pretty warm out today, so let's watch this news clip, and then we're going to take a little gander around and check out a channel called Hood Educated, and he seems to have some, yeah, I'm telling you, Dax. So, all right, y'all, let's get to this news clip, and I hope the birds aren't bugging y'all, but it's warm, so let's do it. Welcome, everybody. Chill in the background. Subscribe. If you're new over here, we do a little bit of everything. Tea, news, reacts, hauls, drama, lifestyle, dog stuff, and everything in between. So my name is Kaya. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, everybody. Chill in the background. And here we go. So this is Migo rapper TAKEOFF shot dead in Houston. This is the ABC News channel. And let's do it. Right on, Kel. And thank you all for coming. I know some of y'all, this ain't your league. I appreciate everybody for showing up.
TAKEOFF, a member of the Grammy-nominated rap trio Migos, was shot and killed early Tuesday in downtown Houston. Kirshni Carey Ball, 28, was attending a private event with fellow Migos member Quavo when the shooting happened. The shooting took place at 810 Billiards and Bowling, where police said they found multiple shell casings on the 3rd level.
Sorry.
They were injured in the incident and were transported to a local hospital, according to police. Migos began in Atlanta and first rose to stardom in 2013 with the hit Versace.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts.
Oh, hell. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, y'all. Let's take a little trip to a channel called Hood Educated. Check him out. Very well educated gentleman. And we are going to... Y'all, Mr. Hood Educated really puts... Y'all, I did a lot of research before I came on here. And this gentleman here... he really has a lot to put in on it that makes a lot of sense. So I went all through, and this gentleman here has a pretty good video so far of what he thinks occurred. So check him out. Hood Educated. Subscribe, y'all. Wait a minute. TAKEOFF is the second dice game casualty. Hold up, y'all. We might have some more. Okay, we're going to watch. Wait, we got a new clip in. And I don't know if I got any mods. Mods, can you link Hood Educated? Here is what his channel looks like. Y'all, the birds are turning up. Okay, well, hold up, y'all. This is new. Let's watch this. Then we'll watch. Okay, let's give him. Yo, I hate this new setup. Let's give him a thumbs up. I'll leave him a comment after the stream. Yeah, this. Hold on. I didn't see this. Y'all, show your channel some love. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Not only me, you got everybody out here, you know. Is the second dice game casualty. All right, y'all. This is new. This is new, y'all. I haven't seen this. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, your girl is non-tech savvy as can be, so please bear with me. I am a low-tech girl in a high-tech world, and here we go. Thank you, Nashies. All right, y'all, we're in this one together because I ain't seen this one.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood nigga's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Listen,
we were watching a video called "Takeoff is the second dice game casualty in Houston during the J. Prince Jr. bowling party." And this gentleman, his channel is called Hood Educated. Sub him up, y'all. Go show him some love. Welcome, Joanne. Welcome, everybody. Very educated, street knowledge, real true OG out here. I watch him and check him out, y'all. He knows what he's talking about. Thank y'all. Thanks for subbing him up. Always appreciated.
man, I gotta say rest in peace to Takeoff, man. This shit right here, man, is just it's just getting out of hand, bro. And not just because Takeoff is a rap superstar or nothing like that, man. I'm just talking about in general, man.
See, I gotta agree with this too. I debated up in the air if I was gonna cover this. And excuse me, yo. And I agree with this gentleman, yo. It's not even about, you know, Takeoff being a celebrity, being a rapper. The message that, you know, why I decided as well to cover this is because, yo, this is just it's our brothers, our sisters, our young people, our old people. You know, I like I said, you know, it's hard for me to say this now. Looking back, you know, shit, 7, 8, 10 years ago, I would never, you know, I lived by the streets. I thought I would die by the streets for real. But, you know, wrong place, wrong time. You know, it's exactly Nashies. Welcome, Joanne. Welcome, everybody. You know, this, you know, like I said, I never thought that my perspective of this 8, 10 years ago, you know, I lived by the streets. That was my lifestyle. And it's just, I've seen so many people, you know. I used to live in one of the wildest parts of Atlanta. I lived in all kinds of, but I lived in one of the wildest places. It was called Fulton Industrial. And the boulevard was so wild that you had to have an ID to walk down it. And if you didn't have an ID, you know, if the cops would stop you, they would say, "Where are you going?" And I would walk to work. And, you know, they would think that you was up to no good. You know, if you were standing outside the gas station too long. The area's pretty much shut down. All the restaurants are gone. Most of the hotels are gone. I went down there a couple years ago to the Jazz and Rib Fest. Drove down it just for memories. And the hotel that I used to stay at, I think I told y'all about the little hotel. Well, it wasn't little, but it was like a mecca. It was like a little epicenter of its own. I mean, every room did something. You know, whether it was sold plates, sold alcohol, sold food, sold cigarettes, cigarillos, drinks, whatever the case may be. Yeah, Empress. But this little, it was like an epicenter of its own, man. And I watched, like, I told y'all, I left one year to come back where I'm from and visit my family. And my buddy was like, "Yo, thank God you left, Kaya." You know, our room got, they had the door open. And it was, I think, at Thanksgiving or Christmas. And the room got ran up into and robbed. Everybody, the females, I think I told y'all this, were put in the bathtub, locked in the bathroom, and they ran everybody's pockets, and off they went. This was a hotel that had a gate and security. We think they jumped over the fence to the freeway, but, I mean, y'all never know. Y'all never know. Yeah, the fiends. I mean, it exactly, and that's what they say that Takeoff was, you know, for what says Takeoff was so quiet. The best story about him that excuse me, he was the guy that walked a girl home back in the day. Offset and Quavo were always in the news. Takeoff, not so much. And a lot of people say that. And that's the thing, The Fiend. We're going to watch a gentleman here, not this video. This one's new, but the next one that we're going to watch, you know, the guy's like, you know, I'm not putting blame on anybody. He's like, but y'all are some big league players out here. Where was the security? You know, these are big league players in the game. This isn't your typical, anyways, let's, I haven't seen this. Again, we're watching. He's called Hood Educated. Takeoff is the second dice game casualty in Houston during the J. Prince Jr. bowling party. So this is new, y'all. Go sub him up, y'all. Check him out. Very educated gentleman. An OG of the streets. You can tell he knows his stuff. And, yeah.
With, people, period, man. I mean, we just so quick to grab this motherfucking gun, man, and shoot people, kill people, and change people's whole lives, man. I'm talking about, like, man, this man right here got family. A mama, sister. I don't know if he got children, but I'm assuming that he do, right? And I understand that we want to be transparent and we want to see what's going on and we want to be in the know. But for some things, man, we shouldn't see. And the other video that I had that I was going to post on my Instagram, my better judgment said, no, don't do that. I apologize to y'all, man, but I just couldn't do it, man, because that video there is just too graphic. Too gruesome. I mean, it's shit that we shouldn't be seeing, man. Like, I'm talking about, like, goddamn, like, this shit, we are not trained to be dealing with this type of shit. You see what I'm saying? And little do we know, man, that when we view shit like that, we are creating trauma. We are allowing trauma to come into our lives, right? These images that we see, the yells that we hear, the women yelling in the background.
And I'm going to show y'all the video that we're going to watch after this. I can't find the clip anymore. I don't know if YouTube took it down, I'm assuming, but it's so sad. I don't know if these younger women were in shock, but they were just standing there. And it's like, damn, dude, like, I know y'all got phones and call the fucking ambulance. Like, I don't know. Again, I don't want to speak for anybody. You know, everybody handles trauma different, but it was just like people were standing there, these young women, and it's just like, Pinky, welcome. You know, these young women was just standing there, go back inside. Do I go back inside? Come here, so-and-so. And it's like, if you guys, you guys know this, we should be all older in here, but if there's anybody younger chilling in the background, the quicker you make that call, if somebody gets hurt, the quicker you got to save their life. This has sounded like, where he was shot at, unfortunately, it seemed pretty, but, again, like I said, I don't want to speak for these women because I know that people handle, trauma differently and, being in shock, but I couldn't believe, and we're going to watch it next, how many people were just in awe, just standing there, like, oh, go back inside, don't. I'm like, somebody call the ambulance, come on, man. And like I said, I don't want to point any fingers or, maybe people were in serious shock, but I'm like, man, come on, y'all.
The men yelling, Quavo yelling. This shit right here, it does something to this right here and into your heart. So we got to be aware of this type of shit for now, man. I'm talking about, like, we got to be we just got to stop dealing with shit in that type of way, man. I understand we want to see shit, man, but for the most part, y'all, like, we harming ourselves, man, when we view that type of shit. So that other video, man, that I was going to post on my Instagram, I got to extend my apologies to y'all, man, because I'm not going to do that. But let's get into this demonstration. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm talking, I need to speak to my rappers, my young niggas, my classic niggas. I mean, like, y'all can even hear it in my voice. Like, this shit right here has affected me, right? Man, look, if you gotta have a gun to go to a party, to go to to go play bowl, to go to the bar, to go to the club, if you believe in your mind, if you think like, hey, I gotta take my strap with me. I'm finna go to the park, I gotta take my strap with me. I'm finna ride over here, I gotta take my strap with me. If you have that thought, understand that there's other people out there with the same God.
And I agree with them, y'all. And I know y'all mostly got a lot of, yeah, the Fiend. And I know a lot of y'all got children. And I was watching some stuff the other day about, you know, a little girl going to a hotel party, and here the parents thought, you know, it was supposed to be at an Airbnb, and she had went to this party before, and, you know, the chaperone ended up being there, and then the chaperone moved the party to a hotel. Y'all, be careful where you let your children go. You know, I know that's off topic, but we used to run these things. I know most of y'all probably know after hours. What is an after hours? The after hours is when the club shuts down and you're still ready to party. That's the after hours. I cannot tell y'all how many times they were pretty illegal in most instances. The ones that weren't, the fire trucks would come, you know, the police, the places would get shot up. You know, if you ever meet my best friend, we'll tell y'all a story where my buddy kind of threw her out the way. But, you know, my life has changed so much. And listen to the gunshots. I mean, my life has changed tremendously, and I would go to just anywhere, you know, and it's like now that I'm older, it's like, man, the circumstances that I put myself in just to have fun and be part of the in crowd. And, you know, we would make these after hours parties, and, you know, the place would be jumping, y'all. I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars we would pay people to get in the door and sell the little mini bottles. And I'm talking 20, 30 grand a night. Small, little, intricate, but it was the big league players in town. And if we didn't like you, we didn't know you, or you weren't part, you know. But I'm like, damn, it's like I look back, y'all, and it's like, man, y'all, the shit that I did back in the day is just, but in all, that's why I'm telling this story, because I remember being, you know, when Takeoff died, he was 28 years old. Y'all, I remember being that age. Pinky Pink, one of the members, Offset from the Migos, got shot and killed in Houston early this morning. They're thinking about 2:30 to 2:35 a.m. At a bowling alley, a billiards in Houston. It was a small party and rented out by Jay Prince Jr., Jay Prince's son, a big player out of Texas. All right, y'all, let's get back to it. I have not seen this video. This guy is hood educated, very true OG. You can tell he knows the streets. Sorry, y'all, this damn tripod. Welcome, everybody. Chillin', thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you for coming.
And thought. And so they're taking their gun with them too. So allow me to say this right here. If you ever have to go somewhere and in your mind you say, I got to take a gun, don't go to that place. Because there's other people there that's taking a gun too. And just because you have a gun it don't mean you gonna make it out alive. Prime example. Takeoff, Quavo, and they whole crew. We finna head over here. We got our gun with us. We straight. It don't mean that all the time.
See, y'all, that's the thing, too, that you got to watch, social media. The next clip we're going to watch from this gentleman called Hood Educated, they were showing, hey, we're here and da-da-da-da-da. You got to think, y'all, there's beef out here, and you're going to see this next video that we're going to watch. There's an underground to all this shit. There's an underground to all this shit. This just ain't some random bullshit like that popped off. There is so much more to the hip hop and the gangster culture and just, the cliques and the different gangs and the different sets and territories. There's so much more to this that, meets the eye. Like I said, Young Dolph, rest in peace, well, see, that's the thing, though, Pinky Pink. It's not guns that kill people. It's people that kill people. Y'all know I stay, I protect myself. Let's say that. Guns if used in a proper way, can help you. But guns that are not used exactly, people unalive people. Welcome everybody coming in. And it's things that, we're going to learn in this gentleman's next video. He's got a lot of key points coming up. I just wanted to see this one because it says Takeoff is the second dice game casualty. So I'm wondering if somebody else, when I did my research, there was a 23-year-old male and a 24-year-old female. They were saying that they were okay, but Exactly. The Fiend says, people act like bringing a strap somewhere like we ain't strapped up too. People are crazy, stay away. And I agree 100. And you got to protect yourself. One of my friends, Vanessa, y'all know Vanessa? It's me, Vanessa, duh. She did a TikTok there was a person, two people, kicking in somebody's door, literally, in the middle of the night, kicking in. Not trying to fiddle, like kicking in. So it's you got to stay protected, like I said. So, it's people that unalive people, like y'all just said. And I said, you have to stay protected. So, that's the thing. And a lot of things that I've looked at the statistics, in my opinion, again, these are only my opinions, a lot of the crime that happens are guns that go under the radar. Stolen, counterfeit, they're scratched off, you know what I mean? So, it's not usually typically your guns that are registered, your protection, it's underground utensils getting passed around, if you know what I mean. Most of the time, somebody's not going to unalive somebody with a registered firearm. At least not in the instances that I've seen. They're not going to want the, transfer back I got to be careful what I say on here. But yes, if nobody had a gun available in sight, then you would have to argue with words. And I agree, Pinky Pink, but you're always, like I said, I mean, a lot of the trade that I seen, when I was living in different circumstances, these aren't we're going to call them apparatuses that are registered. These are your underground apparatuses. Like I said, I stay, but legally, I know some people don't believe in them, but I think people hurt people regardless. There's many ways to... Exactly, Pagan. There's many ways to, you guys, I don't want to get in, but guns aren't the only thing, but let's get into this, and keep rolling. Because I don't want to go on a whole different tangent and a whole different, topic. Exactly, Unicorn. Exactly.
People die with their guns
I know, Pinky. I know it's a tough topic. I get y'all.
all the time. I'm talking about
And I
niggas die with
respect all of your opinions. I respect everyone's opinions.
their guns in their hand. So just because you got a gun doesn't mean that you're gonna walk away. Man, this is a very unfortunate situation. I mean, here it is, man. I'm talking about like this brother done lost his life for trying to help one of his family members. Something that all of us would do right now today without even thinking twice. We see our cousin arguing. We see our brother arguing. We see our uncle arguing. Things getting heated. We jumping up. Hold on. That's my brother. That's my cousin. That's my family. What's going on? Only to lose your motherfucking life. Come on, man. Come on. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. I'm talking about hear me out. Stop putting yourself in fucked up predicaments. If you know you finna go somewhere, man, and these niggas right here is not right and they don't got your best interest, and yet you gotta carry a gun or that you gotta have some type of worry in your mind about these niggas, don't go. I want to encourage motherfuckers to have fun, to do things and shit like that, but do it with your family if you got family. Do it with your immediate circle if you got an immediate circle. But fucking around with strangers, drugs, guns, alcohol, gambling.
All right, y'all. I apologize. I don't know if this is clickbait. He usually doesn't clickbait. I'm going to speed this up. It says Takeoff is the second dice game. I don't know, y'all, if this is... He usually doesn't clickbait. I'm going to speed this up and see if not. We're going to jump to the first video I wanted to show y'all. My bad, y'all.
You asking for it, man. You asking for it. Because I'm talking about in gambling history, man. Anybody that's from the streets, man, that understand gambling will tell you, niggas die gambling all the fucking time. All the time. Motherfuckers get shot and killed gambling all the time. Because some people are sore losers, even though they would gamble, but they are so losers and they will risk their life. All because of the ego and the pride. You see what I'm saying? Being honest. Like,
Okay, well, thank you, Oranges Pointers. All right, we're going to skip Oranges Pointers. No, thank you. I thought he might have found something else. Oranges says, spoiler alert, no cash, second casualty. I think he means the second casualty everybody will experience from the trauma. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's get to thy first video where he makes some pretty good opinions of what could have happened, my friends. Okay, it says, Quavo got Takeoff hit up at Jay Prince Jr.'s dice game video footage. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, check him out. Hood Educated. This is a very, very good theory. Again, these are only my opinions. Sorry about the shots in the background. Sorry, all the dogs hear the gunshots in the back. I do apologize. Please don't play that Quavo. Desi says, please don't play that Quavo was Takeoff uncle. What do you mean? What do you mean, Des? Please don't play that Quavo was Takeoff. I'm playing a video called Quavo. It's from Hood Educated, and it's got a lot of interesting theories, yo. Des, I don't know. This gentleman's just giving his theories. The reason why I want to play this is there's a lot of little inside things about this. There's a lot of key points in this. This gentleman makes some very good points. And, okay, y'all, here we go. Sorry, the dogs are cranking up. Okay, this is a great video. The gentleman is called Hood Educated. Check him out, y'all. Great channel. Welcome, everybody coming in. We're going to get through this. We're going to end this stream and then go back to our typical coverage. But I did want to cover this because I did like the Migos still, you know, y'all know what I mean.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom.
You're good, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. We're just going to get through this and go back to our typical coverage. But I did want to cover on this because it is a sad day in the hip-hop world.
Understanding from a hood nigga's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Man, this shit right here, it ain't gonna stop, man. I'm talking about, man, this shit is unfortunate, bruh. Like, come on, man. Like, TAKEOFF, bruh, like one of the coolest niggas out the group, one of the most meekest niggas out the group. Like, you never hear about this nigga and no fuck shit or starting shit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Laid back, cool ass nigga, right? Lost his life last night to gun violence, man, in Houston, Texas, right? So let's bag back and let me give y'all a full demonstration, right? The brother Jay Prince Jr. put out an Instagram post letting everybody know, hey, check it out, man. I'm throwing this bowling ball party. Come through. You know, here's the post right here. Check it out.
Okay, it says bowling party tonight at 9 p.m. DM for details. Now, Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. are some, they call Jay Prince the king of Texas, Houston. So this party, like this gentleman's about to say, you have to be the elite of the elite too. These are the big time players, ballers. This ain't your just typical. So that's why as this gentleman's going to say here, you know, where was the security at? You know, you got some hard hitters out here, some big time players, some big time money out here. Where was the security? Welcome, turn the page. Welcome, everybody. All right, y'all. We are watching Quavo got TAKEOFF hit up at Jay Prince Jr.'s dice game. Video footage, and the gentleman is called Hood Educated. So this is going to have a lot of a lot of good hypothesis, a lot of good opinions in this.
After he put out that post, you know, you got rappers from everywhere. You got big time drug dealers. You got big time scammers. You got pimps. You got hoes. You got gangbangers. You got all type of motherfuckers, right? That can see this post. Now, when Jay Prince Jr. do something, you know, ain't nothing but the big time motherfuckers coming out. Ain't no small, petty, no, you niggas is in the background. I'm talking about the brick man, the motherfuckers that's selling bricks, the motherfuckers that's selling pounds of weed, the motherfuckers that's doing the best scamming in the world, the entertainers, you know what I'm saying, the best rappers and shit like that come out. All the gangsters come out when Jay Prince drop a post like that. So for the life of me, this is what I just can't understand. Where was the security? There's no way in the hell, man, that no one should have been in there with guns besides the security. So let's get to the story. So this how it went, y'all. They saying that a dice game got started. They saying that Quavo was getting taxed. Quavo was getting hit for all his bread in the dice game. And the nigga that was hitting him is a nigga from Mob Ties. The nigga from Mob Ties, you know, he shooting his dice, he popping his shit. You know, that's what niggas do when they shoot dice. Niggas talk shit.
Okay, so I know some of y'all are confused. So Quavo was part of the Migo gang as well. So they're all there shooting dice. It's a bowling alley, private party. Welcome, everybody. And Patras just is alive and well. All right, y'all. So the dice game is, yes, and it's part of celebrity. It's part of the video. So I just want to put that out there. It's part of this gentleman's video. So, you know, it is what it is. But this is, I've researched this for hours, y'all. This is the best. This is a pretty good kind of understanding of what we think happened, allegedly, possibly.
And so he was getting to Quavo. Quavo getting upset because he losing his money. And this nigga talking cash money shit while he taking his money. Quavo want to jump bad. Get to talking crazy. These niggas Mob Ties, though. Y'all in Houston. You niggas is not in Atlanta. Y'all in Houston. Y'all in Mob Ties territory.
Okay, so what Mob Ties is, I know some of y'all are probably confused. Mob Ties is a gang out of Houston. So what this gentleman is saying is that, you know, the Migos, they're in TAKEOFF, and Quavo, they're Atlanta-based. You know, they're in Houston territory. They're in Mob Ties, Houston. Yeah, I'm not Joanne. I'm just kind of giving. So Mob Ties, obviously, is a gang out of Houston. Is what this gentleman's saying. Sorry, y'all. My dogs are cranking up. Welcome. Welcome, everybody coming in. Thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe. Check out this gentleman. It's hood related. He covers a lot of... No, celebrity. Mob Ties is a gang out of Houston. There's no security at this point. Welcome, everybody. Mob Ties is out of Houston, where the bowling alley and everything went down. Okay, the Fiend says, Migos used to shout them out in the songs. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everybody coming up. Thank you, the Fiend. Thank you, Scary Fiend. I'm not used to your new name. All right, y'all. Let's check this gentleman out. It is, welcome, everybody. This gentleman is called Hood Educated. Right on, Juicer. My bad.
What you jumping bad for? I understand that, you know, you roll with Mob Ties and you know them niggas, but at the same time, you in Houston. You on they grounds. You ain't in Atlanta. So this nigga get to talking crazy to another Mob Ties nigga. Even though he was with Mob Ties that night. Check it out.
Yo, we sliding through the town, man. Sliding through the town.
Now we get down.
Got the birthday boy with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the 5th. Yeah, the 5th boy. Like this motherfucker. I got one for you now. I got a 6-1.
Now, as y'all can see, they sliding, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he throwing up the Mob Ties and shit like that. They got the big pole in the car. If y'all ain't see that, you know, they doing their thing. But you got to understand something. Mob Ties has an obligation to Mob Ties first before they have an obligation to you, Quavo, or to any other niggas. They like this here. This, they fine. They together. So all that shit, you know what I'm saying, you trying to jump bad and shit like that, man, done cost you your motherfucking partner life. Now, this is what they say when.
Welcome everybody coming in. Pinky Pink, I'm not gonna get into all that because it's not my place to. We're watching this gentleman's video. Exactly, Pagan. But that's not for me to get into. We're on this topic, yo. Stay focused. Stay focused. I'm not trying to be mean, you know, we're trying to stay on topic here, yo.
Now, y'all, they saying that when Quavo jumped back, got to talking crazy, one of the niggas that was with Quavo upped his pistol and just started shooting crazy than a motherfucker. Shooting, scared, panicking, right? And in all this process of him doing all this wild ass shooting, he shot Takeoff and killed him. We got to understand something. They saying mob ties bust back, so 2 more other people got shot too. And it hasn't been out. I mean, I haven't got no reports to know that who are these other 2 people that got shot, because I don't know if them other 2 people that got shot is from mob.
Okay, so what he's talking about, I did research on this. So there was a male 23 and a female 24. Don't know which side, but they are okay. As of this moment in time, 23-year-old male, 24-year-old female, they are okay. So that's the other 2 parties that he's talking about. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Oh my gosh, yo, my dogs are starting to turn up. Welcome, everybody. Exactly, and this gentleman talks about that, yo, that, who was that? Yeah, Sunshine. This gentleman discusses that. He said, you know, back in my day, you know, he said, you know, we dealt with things in a different fashion. All right, Joe, let's continue. This gentleman is called Hood Educated. Go check him out. Show him some love. And I thank him for the clips. Very educated. You can tell he's a real OG. He knows his stuff. Welcome, everybody.
Sorry.
Thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed.
Or from Quavo now camp. But Takeoff lost his life. And they are reporting that as soon as the boy that was with Quavo now upped his pistol and started shooting, there's a witness that said he witnessed Takeoff's body just drop instantly, soon as the man started shooting. This another thing you gotta understand. Just because you got a nigga with a gun and shit like that, man, that don't mean shit, bro. That don't mean nothing. There's so many niggas out here with guns, man, that's scared than a motherfucker. I swear to y'all, no lie. I mean, throughout my life of gang banging and living that type of life, I've been shot at twice by my homies. Because these niggas was thinking that I was the ops. I'm talking about in my own fucking car, pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas is scared. Some niggas don't deserve to have guns, man. You know what I'm saying? So now, the fucked up part about this whole ordeal is this right here. Quavo gotta live the rest of his life knowing that he kicked off some shit that got his homeboy killed, his best friend killed. Some people even say his nephew. He gotta go through his life, man, knowing that he kicked off some shit that got his homeboy killed. Some shit that he could have just been like, hey, man, you know, fuck it, man, it ain't nothing. But not only that, Friendly Fire. How is Quavo gonna deal with the nigga that supposedly had killed Takeoff? You see what I'm saying? Do we kill this nigga? Do we report this nigga to the police? Like, this man right here, whole life has just changed before our eyes. Check it out.
Maddie, come inside, Maddie.
Where you going? Come on, we gotta go.
So this is the part, y'all, I was talking about is, you know, again, maybe these young ladies was in shock. The clips have kind of been, compared to what I seen this morning, they kind of been cut down and kind of watered down. You know, Houston, and again, Sandra, these are only my opinions, and this gentleman's as well. It's got a lot of hard hitters in Houston. You got a lot of rappers. You got a lot of y'all. Let's keep it. Let's listen. I know there's a lot going on in this. There's a lot of. This is a very serious topic. Let's not go at each other for different beliefs. You know, I can't answer all the questions to this. This gentleman, you know, only whatever you believe in truly knows what happened. Maybe the truth will come to the light, but let's exactly turn the page. A lot of celebrities, a lot of rappers, a lot of money there, a lot of studios, you know, lots of money in Houston. But listen, we're not gonna. We're everybody has their beliefs here. I like to keep things smooth over here. Everybody's got their beliefs. I know this is a hard-hitting topic. Everybody's lifestyles are different. Some people have lived this. Some people have been through, you know, let's not come at each other over what somebody else believes in, or if you haven't lived it, kind of don't understand it. Those that have lived it, just let's keep it. Let's not come at each other for, you know, it's just, I don't know. But let's stay on topic here, and let's, you know, not go at each other, you know. And I seen one of y'all off topic, and we'll get to that. Where the hell did that come from, Bubble Tea? Where did that come from, Bubble Tea? Yes, I do, Pagan. Yeah, Bubble Tea, where did that come from? We'll have to talk about that next stream. Where the hell did that come? Did I miss something along the way? Hold on, y'all. Bubble Tea said, what's it like being one of ARL's favorite reaction channels? Where the hell did that come from? Did I miss something? I know I said on topic, but I'm like, is that something for the next stream? I don't, Pagan. I don't. I used to listen to, when I grew up, a lot of Biggie, a lot of Tupac, Nas. Those were kind of like when I was growing up, like Bone was where I was from. Yeah, where the hell? Panda said she liked you. Oh, yo, well, we'll check that. I don't know, gal. We're gonna get into all our regular stuff on the next stream, on our past live. Wow. Okay. No, don't feel attacked, Pinky. I'm just saying, just, you know, it's, oh my gosh, y'all. I didn't hear y'all. We'll discuss that next stream, because I do want to stay on topic, but, we'll get into that next stream, but, no, Pinky, and I don't want anybody to attack anybody. That's, you know, like I said, it's just, you know, some people, wow, Pagan, I didn't know that, hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all, we might... I'll have to check that out, y'all. It's weird, because I thought about taking a dive into Amber if Foodie... All right, y'all, let's get back on topic. Listen to this, gentleman. We'll talk about it a little more, talk about some questions, answer some of y'all, vice versa. And then we'll move on to the next thing, but I did want to cover this. And so the gentleman that we're listening to, it's called Hood Educated. And this gentleman has a video called Quavo Got Takeoff. Hit up at Jay Prince Jr.'s Dice Game video footage. Let's move on. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. I'll bring it back just a smidgen. Welcome, Dixie. So the footage that I seen from the beginning, unfortunately, I think it's taken off the tubes, or people, you know, realized it was pretty sensitive and for traumatic for people to see. So there were people standing around, and I'm like, dude, like at one point he was just laying there, and I'm like, and these people were like, oh, I don't want to go out there, I don't know, and poor Takeoff is just laying there on the ground. Now, at one point, you can see a lady. She's got, like, I don't know if it was like, because this was like in a complex, the bowling and billiards club. You see a lady with a yellow vest on, and then, you know, it looks like she's got a phone out. But at one point, you just see people around him, and it's like, come on, y'all, make that call. Call. You know, as Takeoff is laying there, or if this would have been anybody, the quicker you make that call, you know, the quicker the ambulance can get there. Or if somebody was a medic on site, they could have did CPR. But again, I don't want to speculate. Maybe these ladies were in shock and stuff. Y'all, let's stick to topic. We'll talk to about the foodie stuff next stream. I don't want to sidetrack the chat. We'll discuss foodie in the next stream if you're just coming in.
Come on, we gotta go.
Now, as y'all can see, those are still shots of the night. Those are still shots
Exactly,
of the night.
Majestic.
If you want to see the video, I'm going to try to post it up on my Instagram.
Juicer, I'm just saying, just in general, like, I mean, something to help. How do I have, this is why I get irritated. Kaya seems to have a crush on this brother. Arpeggio, how I'm showing a gentleman's footage, went through hours of footage, hours of news channels. Y'all are killing me, man. Like, let's stick to topic here. Come on, y'all. I don't want to start blocking people, but let's be respectful here. Like, seriously. Right, Chris. Usually Arpeggio's good. I'm like, dude, I've went through hours of videos here, and this gentleman seems to have the best. Oh my goodness.
I'm talking about, man, I'm going to try to post it up on my Instagram. I have my Instagram pinned in the comment section at the top. So all you got to do is just hit that Instagram link, and you're going to go straight there, and you can check it out. And don't forget to follow me there. And please hit that subscribe button right now, and hit that like button right now. But before I go, let me say this right here, y'all. To all my niggas that love to gamble.
Now, he makes a very good point here, y'all. Very good point. That's why I know, Pagan. Thank you. And thank y'all. So this gentleman makes a very, very... I wanted to put this message out here as well. I've seen many dice games go south very quickly.
Go to the casino, man. Come on, bro. Take your ass to the casino where you know it's legal. You ain't got to worry about no other niggas with no guns. When you leave, you ain't got to worry about no niggas following you and all that old type of shit. They gonna pay you all your money. You ain't got to give the dough man no money. You ain't got to get a house no money. You know what I'm saying? This is just all your money. Take your ass to the casino where everything is legit. Allow me to say this right here before I depart. If you love to gamble and you a rapper, or you just a legit hustling ass nigga, don't gamble with gangsters. Don't go to gambling houses. Don't go to a place where you're gonna be gambling against scammers, drug dealers, killers, pimps, and all that old type of shit. Go to a place where if you're gonna be gambling with them type of people, it's in a legit environment, a casino.
Yo, I agree with that 110%. Yes, the Fiend. You know, I've seen, being around here and there, I've seen dice game go south very quickly. People get caught up in the moment, spending their bill money, spending other things they should, you know, and then they lose, and then it's, well, this is unfair, you scam me, da 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 da. So, like the gentleman said, y'all, legal. That's why casinos are set up. That's why, you know, y'all, let's stick to the script, y'all. We'll talk about our regular commentary in the next video, y'all. Next video. This is not titled Foodie. Welcome, everybody. We'll discuss Foodie in the next stream after this. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, AR. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, J9. Yeah, guys, well, let's stick to the topic here at hand, y'all. I want to say that, you know, I love branching out, covering things. Unfortunately, this is not a topic I want to cover, but, you know, but, you know, this is Kaya Simon's life. Topics, things, you know, I enjoy hip-hop. This is a sad day in hip-hop. You know, let's, you know, you're good, J9, you're good. You know, it's, you know, I don't want to box myself into this little-ass box. That's why I named this shit Kaya Simon's Life. You know, it's about, Kelly, I can't give you a set time. I'm gonna, when we get out of here, I'm gonna go throw some chicken in the oven, wrap a baked potato, and then off we go. I can't give you all an exact time. You know, I got Beatrice. Beatrice is like a toddler. If you're new to my channel, I got a puppy, so I'm kind of on her time, but yeah, and that's what I'm saying, NyQuil. So check out, y'all. This gentleman is called Hood Educated, and let's roll along. It's almost over, and make sure you go check him out. He covers, welcome everybody coming in. He covers a lot that goes on, you know, in the underground scenes. They're thinking allegedly, Janet, a dice game. Sweet little right on. Well, thank you guys. All right, y'all, let's keep going. We'll kind of talk about this, wrap it up, and just kind of talk here a little bit in. I'll throw in dinner, and then we'll get back to our typical coverage.
Not no motherfucking bowling alley and none of that type of shit. Some shit that a nigga done set up. Because you gotta understand something. The only motherfuckers that got guns in the casino is the security. But when you take your ass to these made up gambling houses and shit like that, you gotta understand something. Whoever running that gambling house, if they let you in with your gun, you gotta understand, damn, it's other niggas gotta be in here with their gun too. As soon as you see that them niggas let y'all in with y'all guns, Quavo, y'all ass supposed to turn around and walk, we gotta go. Why? Because these niggas let us in with our guns. Imagine how many other niggas in here with guns, knives, and mace, and all type of other shit. Come on, man. I mean, we gotta be hood educated, not lane related. So if you niggas really enjoy gambling, man, go to a casino, man. Don't be gambling with motherfuckers, man, that will kill your ass for a little bit of nothing. And not only that, come on, Quavo, man, like, you an entertainer. I'm not trying to blame you. I don't want to put it on you, brother, because I know you're going through some shit, man. But come on, man. You an entertainer. We got to start thinking. You over here gambling with motherfuckers that are not even in the entertainment industry like that. These niggas is real street gangsters. These niggas is millionaires from the streets. Not from making raps and shit like that and going on stage and shit like that. These niggas is millionaires from the streets. So even if you did win, you had to worry about leaving with the winnings. Come on, man. This is educated, not lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Peace.
All right, y'all, check him out. Check him out. Always covering what's going on in the hip-hop community. Yo, I'm not trying to be, yo, let's stick to the topic here. Again, I'm not, people kill people. There's numerous knives, pharmaceuticals. I mean, if you're pro, if you're not, it's people, yo. So I'm not trying to go down a rabbit hole of what if. I mean, unfortunately, the man is dead. Welcome everybody. And like this gentleman said, check him out again, Hood Educated. Be careful, man. Be careful where y'all are at. Be careful where your children are at. Look, it was a Halloween party that, like this gentleman said, it was a dice game that went south. Allegedly, again, this is all alleged. These are not facts. And, it's just, things have changed, y'all. It's just each year, yeah, code words, y'all, sensitive topics. Me too. Me too, Blondie. And I've changed my life. And, I used to go to the clubs and go to different bars and pool halls. And, it's just crazy that, not, it's a wild world out, y'all. It's definitely a, it seems each year it gets wilder and wilder. Like I said, Young Dolph, another rapper that, I liked, he died last November. Allegedly, he was walking out of a bakery, his mother's favorite bakery, to get her some cookies. Yeah, exactly. And like you said, Empress, you never know who's watching. You never know who's lurking. And just be safe out there, y'all. I mean, anywhere, any place, man, just be safe. And, it's a wild world out there. So, yeah. So may Takeoff rest in peace, y'all. You're good, Pinky. It's a wild world, y'all. And like I said, I been in some wild situations, but you just got to be careful, man. And, it's just, you never know anymore. Just like we covered the Astro World thing, I seen a thing come across my feed the other day. Something, don't get me wrong, it was like, I forget what country it was in, but it was like 150 people passed due to like a crowd or something. Did y'all see that? Something, it was like a Halloween event. I forget which country. And it was like a narrowed road or something. And it was like 150 people passed. Okay, thank you, AR. Okay, South Korea, y'all seen it. Wow, it's like, I used to get dressed every year and I'd go out for Halloween. And I told y'all the one Halloween that I got arrested. I'm like, it was over a wild situation. I think I told y'all about that. The Halloween that I got arrested, had to get bonded out. Okay, have a sue, Mom. Yeah, that was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. So, all right, Arpeggio, I tried to give you, but you started the R word. Thank you. You know what, Dixie? Just go ahead and block. Usually Arpeggio is cool. I don't know what Arpeggio is on today, but go ahead and block them. Arpeggio, we don't use the R word around here, so I tried to give you a, chance. I've seen you in here a couple times. Usually you're cool. I don't know what's going on tonight, but I'm just, my patience, it's crazy that, damn, thank you, Rio, coming in strong and a beautiful message. Rio said, life is truly short, Kaya. People need to use caution. Thank you, Rio. Highly appreciate it. And Rio's absolutely right, y'all. Hug your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. Oh, man. Welcome, Troll Detective. Damn, that sucks. Rio is coming through. Thank you, Rio. And beautiful message as well, Rio. Like, life is short, y'all. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Call a family member. Hell, call a friend. You never know. Y'all know I lost people. A lot of people. Yes, I seen that too. BTP. Yeah, about the bridge. Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah. y'all, it's a wild world out here. And, just be safe. You never know. So, may Takeoff rest in peace, man. What a legend in the hip hop community, and he will truly be missed. And it's just, it's wild that he did an album him and they did an album, and he was just on, I forget which channel, a news channel or one of the radio stations, and he said something like, I'd rather my flowers while I'm living. Basically, like, a lot of people always, he was kind of a lot of people considered him like, a lot of people always talked about Offset because Offset was with Cardi B, and, it was wild that, it was like, he said something on an interview I was doing research that, I'd like my flowers while I'm alive. Yeah. So, I'll tell y'all the game plan. Thank y'all for coming. I know, not everybody's into this topic, but you guys know I like hip-hop, and I love the Migos, so I thought, we'll pay our respects, kind of talk about some things, cover it, and, it's wild out here that, will this come to the light? I don't know. The old snitches get stitches. So, it's kind of like people are probably scared and don't know whether or not to come forward. I do think, and again, this is only my opinion, that somebody knows something. 40 to 50 people, that's a pretty small group for a party. So, in my opinion, I do think somebody knows something, but they're just, they're scared to come forth. Exactly, Janet. And I'm sorry to hear that, Janet. All right, y'all. I love you guys, and thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go throw some chicken in the oven with a baked potato, let the dogs out, and then we'll come back. I know there's a lot brewing, and I'm going to say my favorite rapper, Pizza of My Pizza, is Tupac, I would probably say. Y'all are saying that Amber Lynn mentioned me. I had no idea. We'll discuss that next stream coming up. I'm like, what the hell did I miss? So thank y'all, everybody, for watching this. Thank you guys on the replay. Be safe out there. I don't know who that is. I don't know Pizza My Pizza. Exactly, crab apples. So, I do like Wu-Tang. Always like Wu-Tang. Yes, can't go wrong with Eminem. I'm going to say that Tupac is probably, I liked Nas. Tupac is probably Tupac, Biggie, or probably. So, I love you guys. I'm going to go throw this chicken in. Rest his soul. Rest Takeoff. Rest Young Dolph. PNB Rock, y'all. We're losing a lot of key players out here, but what can I say? Yes, you can't go wrong with Snoop. Oh, Tribe Called Quest. Hold on, y'all. Tribe Called Quest Q-Tip was fantastic. Absolutely. Bonita Apple. All right, y'all. If you're just coming in, I see people coming in. Love you too. Sorry, guys, and I didn't want to get, here's the thing. When we try to cover, let's keep the foodie, all that stuff kind of, let's kind of keep it at the mix. We got plenty to discuss next stream, but when we cover things, y'all, let's try to stick on topic here. I don't want to be anybody's mama. I want to have to yell at y'all, and let's be respectful, man. We cover topics like this, serious stuff, and that's why I named the channel. It's not, foodie reaction channel. It's not, it's my life. Things I enjoy, I like to share, things with y'all from my life. Things I enjoy, parts of me, so I love you guys. I'll see you guys back. Do you guys want me to give you like a heads up community tab? And thank you again, Rio. We got the holidays coming out. We got a lot of things. Yo, I'm sipping on this red velvet coffee from Tim Hortons. It's all right, not too shabby. Yeah, it's red velvet iced coffee. Not too bad. It's doing the job. It does have kind of like a cake-esque flavor. So, I'll give y'all a community tab. It won't be too long, like I said. I'm literally going to throw this chicken in the oven, bake it. I've been up since 7:30, so I'm just going to throw her in the oven, bake it, wrap up a baked potato, call it a day. I got some salad ready to go, washed and ready. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks again, Rio, and thanks all you guys for being here, truly. Thank you, Hood Educated, for the clips. Highly appreciated. And yes, I'll see you guys back. Keep an eye out for community tab, but again, it shouldn't be too long. You know what it is. Have a great day, great night, and Kaya's out. May Takeoff. Rest in peace, ladies and gentlemen. Our hearts with you and your family. Honestly, rest in peace.